Hello everyone and welcome back to Xbox On. Henry and I are running through all of the confirmed games for the Xbox Series X. And just in case you missed part 1, we went through big hitters like Fortnite and Gears 5 making the cross-generational jump, plus hotly anticipated games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Scorn. But today we have even more games to talk about, so let's see what's next.
Off the back of Scorn in the last video, we're sticking with the spooky theme. Coming to Xbox Series X and into Xbox Game Pass is The Medium, from psychological horror masters Bloober Team. You might remember them as the studio behind Blair Witch and Layers of Fear. This one takes you to their home city of Krakow, Poland, and to its equivalent in the spirit world as you try to solve the tragic death that's haunting your character.
The next game, which is also entering Xbox Game Pass, is a little less horrifying, at least on the surface. Call of the Sea takes you to a beautiful and mysterious tropical island, brought to life in a visual style that's as stunning as it is colourful. But given you're there tracking your own missing husband, and we see a little flash of fishy webbed hands, the truth that lies beneath might be a little less sunny.
The Series X tech is going to let developers bring all kinds of new worlds to life, and one of the most tantalizing we've seen belongs to Chorus. It's part action game, part space dogfighting game, where you switch between two characters, ace pilot Nara as she explores surreal space station environments, and her ship, the Forsaken. Just check out how it zips through twisty-turny space architecture in a universe that blends a sci-fi future with dark magic. Oh yeah, and the ship is sentient. This one looks brilliantly bonkers.
When you're talking about worlds we can't wait to see realised with Series X tech, well, you've got to mention Night City, haven't ya? Cyberpunk 2077's sci-fi setting has been blowing our minds for years now, and seeing it brought to life on next-gen hardware, well, now we really can't wait. We've had Keanu teasing us since his appearance at E3 last year, and there's more and more details being revealed as we get closer. From a fully customizable character to loads of amazing RPG elements that we'll be expecting from the makers of The Witcher 3, you just know this is going to be one to grab as soon as it's released.
Of course, that's not the only fantastic futuristic city we've got to look forward to on Xbox Series X. There's also Watch Dogs Legion's take on Old London Town, or New London Town more accurately, because this fast forwards into 2026 and a world where Britain has been taken over by an authoritarian regime. Your job as a member of the DedSec hacker group is to fight back by recruiting any Londoner you can, from grannies to gangsters. Imagine recruiting good old Mildred while she's out buying some fresh veg in Portobello Road. Well, now she's joining the squad.
Next, we're hopping across the Atlantic to Seattle, to the setting of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. In this World of Darkness RPG, the city has a secret underworld ruled by clans of bloodsuckers, and you're about to join them as a freshly minted vampire who has to choose which faction to side with, which also decides which powers you'll have up your velvet-lined sleeve. So get sharpening those fangs. Horror's not so scary when you're the thing that goes bump in the night.
Now it's back to the future with Scarlet Nexus. This Bandai Namco game brings a touch of anime style to its sci-fi setting, with a mix of enormous skyscrapers and awesomely weird flower monsters. You play Yuito Sumeragi, part of an elite group of psionic soldiers known as the OSF, and it's up to you to use your psychokinetic powers to send these tree-headed steampunk demons back where they came from.
Meanwhile, over in the Ascent, an evil megacorporation running the world shuts down for mysterious reasons, causing the city's automated security systems to go haywire and put your entire world at risk. Which basically means a lot of equally nefarious factions are now trying to fill the vacuum, leaving themselves to be blasted to pieces by you and your friends. This is a top-down Diablo-style action RPG set in a neon-drenched and above all, massively destructible cyberpunk future, which can be played solo or with up to 4 friends online or on the couch. It's definitely got our attention.
2020 has blessed us with the very first Yakuza games on Xbox, with 0 and Kiwami already out and Kiwami 2 on the horizon. And that tradition is going to carry over to Xbox Series X with the brand new Yakuza Like a Dragon. This Series X optimized game picks up with Ichiban Kasuga left betrayed and alone in the city of Yokohama. It's a new hero, a new city, and a whole new saga, making this the perfect jumping on point for any newcomers, whilst keeping the mix of crime, drama, and ridiculousness the Yakuza series is known and loved for.
Now, from metaphorical dragons to actual literal dinosaurs in Second Extinction. Sorry, actual literal mutant dinosaurs who've taken over the Earth. Clear difference. This is an intense 3-player co-op shooter, and you'll have to work together to make like the meteor and wipe these dinos off the face of the Earth. I'd almost be sad to see them go if they didn't explode so satisfyingly.
Or for a less prehistoric apocalypse, there's Dying Light 2, which takes the zombie dodging parkour action of the first game and adds RPG elements with a story and world that reacts to your choices. And given the whole thing's been penned by legendary games writer Chris Avellone, who's worked on everything from Fallout to Jedi Fallen Order, expect a ripping yarn. Specifically, flesh ripping if the zombies catch up with you.
We opened the first of these 2 videos with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, if you can remember that far back, but it's not the only project Ubisoft has been bubbling away. From the people who made the fantastic Assassin's Creed Odyssey, there's also Gods and Monsters, taking all their love of Greek mythology and applying it to a brand new world. An epic storybook adventure with painterly style to match, where you get to wield the power of the gods and use it to slay a ton of monsters. Hence the title.
Alright, let's close out with 2 Xbox Game Studios bangers and the first ever Series X games we laid eyes on, starting with Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2. This sequel picks back up with Senua, the picked warrior who spent the first game wading into hell while wrestling with her own mental health. It stands up as a powerfully delivered tale that is matched by an equally powerful portrayal by performance capture artist Melina Jurgens. The first teaser looks incredible, especially when it comes to Senua's facial expressions. Expect to learn more about the game as well as a load more Xbox Game Studios titles in upcoming editions of Xbox 2020.
And what other game could we finish on but Halo Infinite? It's the return of the Master Chief himself, rocking a brand new engine called Slipspace that's been designed specifically for this game. And it promises to be a huge reinvention of the series that reinvented shooters on console in the first place. And remember, because these are Xbox Game Studios titles, Halo Infinite and Hellblade 2 will both offer smart delivery, so buying them on Xbox One means you'll get the Series X version for free, and they'll both launch straight onto Xbox Game Pass for both platforms. Yes, you heard it here folks, the best deal in gaming is about to get even better.
And there you have it, our roundup of 26 confirmed titles arriving on Xbox Series X. We're still only in May and we've already got enough games to see us through all of 2021. Remember, if you missed part 1, you can check out the video by subscribing to the channel and make sure to let us know in the comments which one you're most looking forward to. We'll see you next time. Bye!